Okay, so I'm going to get you to say your name and how long you've been on Bowen first.
My name is Meribeth
Deen. Just look at me.
My name is Meribeth Deen, and I've been on Bowen for 4 years.
And who's that?
And this is Frankie. She's been on Bowen for 3.5 months.
Perfect. Okay, so right from the top, so if you can just let us know what do you do for work, and what's your work life look like, and what types of artistic and creative activities do you participate in, based on the list I read below: visual design, literary, fiber, that kind of thing.
So I'm the editor of the Bowen Island Undercurrent, and I'm currently on maternity leave. And I would say I don't participate in as many artistic things as I would like.
Okay.
Right now, I feel like now maybe I do a little bit more because I have a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah.
In terms of my time. But for example, on Sunday I went to the West Coast Symphony Orchestra, and that was amazing. And part of the reason why that works for me is because I can bring my kid to it.
Right.
And it's something that I feel enriches my children's life as well.
Right. So when you think about the kind of arts that you think about the artist that you are, where do you sort of slot in? Would you say you slot in under literary arts? Are there other things that you would slot yourself into?
I don't know. For me, when I think about creativity and the creation of culture, I feel like there are some people obviously who fit into really specific categories, but I feel like for me, and I'm just going to talk about the kinds of things that I would like to do as opposed to what I'm actually doing, because I don't, I don't often get to actually carrying out the things I'd like to do. Yeah. They don't necessarily fit perfectly.
Like under a heading.
Under a heading, yeah, exactly. I mean, there are things that I go to and I'm more likely to participate in something that someone else is doing and putting on at this stage, as opposed to putting my own kind of thing on. So other activities that I'm going to, I don't know whether this counts. I'm going to go to on Wednesday, I'm going to take my son to a gingerbread decorating workshop. Again, it's something that works because I can involve him. And at some point, I'd love to get to a Christmas Carol. I've managed to make it out to the Odd play on Bowen, the Odd concert on Bowen, and that also includes jazz nights at Docks.
Right.
Yeah, so that kind of thing.
So you're like the perfect audience member, because you like to go to everything. Like you like to take in. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the perfect audience member because I don't think I make it out enough.
Oh, okay.
To be able to say that, but I do make an effort.
Right.
And I think it's really important, and I'm really, really grateful that we have these kinds of opportunities on Bowen.
Cool. So just to narrow the focus to what the kind of ways that you like to express yourself artistically, where would that, doesn't have to go under a heading, but how do you like to express yourself artistically?
Well, I think I'm really lucky in that my job is a form of expression.
Yeah.
Not always, not 100% of the time. I mean, I often have to, like everyone in their job, write things that are not super inspiring to me, but I also feel like the act of writing a paper every week forces me to use my creative brain on numerous levels. Cool. Someday I would love to start attending. I know that Janet Isavia puts on the painting workshops on Sunday mornings. Yeah. That was something I did when I was a kid, and I really, really enjoyed it, and I'd love to get back into that. So doing more visual arts kind of stuff, but I would also love to